All right. What's up, Treehouse? We are here today, and we're gonna have some fun today. It is good to see you guys' faces back into the room. Man, it is good to be here. Let me get this banner off here. Yes, y'all can see I brought my man Semaj here.
What up,
today.
y'all?
He's gonna be here. He's gonna be sharing a little bit today. But before we get into that, you know what we always do. We always have a game. We always have something fun that we want to share with you guys. And so we are going to be sharing a little bit of a game. Y'all know we've been playing it already. It's called Who Knows Your Staff Best. Oh, oops. Y'all didn't see those slides. Hold on. Y'all didn't see those. But yes, who knows your staff best? So we're going to get into it like always. With that, we're going to have Semaj with us, and he's going to see how well we know he knows us as staff. Now, beyond that as well, we are making sure that you guys understand we are giving out prizes today. We're giving out 2 Target gift cards. So guys, remember, your answers matter. Participation matters. We'll be giving out 2 Target gift cards, and it will be delivered to you by us as staff. So make sure you are paying attention so that way we can show y'all some love. So that makes it real easy. Makes it real easy. Oh, we got Jessa in the house. That's my lady friend. I like her.
Oh, Jessa.
We also got Mike Lynch Sr. It's Roxy, not Mike. Okay, what's up, Roxy?
Hey, Roxy.
So we got and then Semaj's hollered at folks too. So yeah, we got a good crew today. Gonna make sure y'all are in for a good one. Okay, so as soon as we feel like we're ready and we got some good numbers of people in here, we're gonna get it going. Semaj, are you ready?
Let's do this.
All right, Treehouse, are you ready? You guys are gonna take a while to respond, so we're just gonna assume you are ready. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. What is Jimmy's favorite TV show? Can we get there we go. What is Jimmy's favorite TV show? Is it Justice League, Avatar, Last Airbender, or Game of Thrones?
I know this one.
Do you know this one?
I do.
Do you know this one?
Yep.
Do you know this one?
Do I say the answer now or later?
Or
is more I could just say one out, or
you can say what you think. I mean, you don't know if you know the answer. You could say what you think, Semaj.
Last time I was at your house, you were talking about Avatar.
Was I?
I think I'm going with B. Yeah.
Was I? Y'all do know. Y'all hold on.
Oh no.
Y'all do know that I do carry with me.
Uh-oh.
I sleep with this every night, y'all.
What is that? It looks like
This is
looks like Justice
League blanket, man.
I was wrong.
This is a Justice League blanket. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Where's it at? Where's Superman at, man? That's Batman. It's Batman. You know what I'm saying?
Dang, I got that wrong. How?
I didn't say you got it wrong. I'm just saying y'all gotta weigh the facts out before y'all just go out and just start blurting out answers.
Oh.
But let me see. Let's see what the next slide is. Oh, it's the Avatar: The Last Airbender. Y'all know that is the coldest show. Coldest show of all time. Coldest show of all time. Hands down. Coldest show of all time. Avatar: The Last Airbender. I may have a Justice League blanket, but if anybody knows me, truly knows me, they know I love that show, Avatar. That show is cold. You know what I'm saying? What's his name? What's his name? Firebending dude. I forgot his name already. Because I've been watching too much Naruto, so I can't remember all the guys from Zuko. That's his name. Zuko's my guy. Y'all know I love Zuko. Anyways, let's go to the next one. What did Mike do after high school? Oh, we're gonna full screen that. What did Mike do after high school? He worked at a shoe store. B, joined the Air Force, or C, college for theology. Interesting. What are you guys' thoughts? I think I know the answer to this one. I think he's like a soldier. Like Mike's a soldier. So, you know, I think it's B, but I don't truly know.
Oh man.
I think it's B. Tricky. What do y'all think?
It's either B or C for me.
What do y'all think? We need some answers for. Oh, Mike says he's a lumberjack and a cage fighter. I think that's a better. Yeah, I think that's a better sense. A lot of people say C.
I'm gonna go for C as well. College for theology.
College for theology. Yeah. All right, here we go. Here we go. Y'all ready?
Oh my! That was my first guess. Actually,
wait. Air Force from 1997 to 2001.
That was my
first. My man was in the Air Force, flying fighter jets. That's what he was.
He works as a police officer, so I was going to say that one, but theology. He speaks too.
My name was Slugger McDinkus. That's what he says his name was.
Slugger McDinkus.
If any of you guys play Fortnite with us, if you guys play Fortnite with us on Wednesday nights, make sure you're joining us. 10 o'clock Fortnite every Wednesday. You will know that he is the Dinkus Prime. Okay,
Dinkus Prime.
There is no one more prime. There's no Dinkus more prime than this guy right here. Anyways, let's go to the next one, last one from us, and we're gonna go to the next segment. Okay, what is Janelle's favorite dessert? Here are your options: chocolate ice cream, carrot cake, chocolate ice cream, or carrot cake. I thought it was like chocolate ice cream. I read that wrong.
Yeah.
Chocolate ice cream or carrot cake. Okay, so here's the deal. Janelle is white, and I know white people love chocolate. Thing I do know about. I know this about white people. They loved. I don't know what it is about just chocolate and white people, but they agree with each other. So I want to say chocolate, and I feel like it should be donut. I feel like donuts should be on there.
Chocolate donuts.
Carrot cake, I feel like is a no-go.
Almost. Who
Hmm.
spells carrot with 2 C's? That's how you know it's
I don't
not right.
know. I feel like carrot is a no-go. I don't really know the answer to this.
Yeah, I don't know this one. I was gonna say chocolate. Why not?
I feel like that's a safe bet. I think I have yet to meet a black people do like chocolate. There are some black people that do like chocolate, but I have never met a white person that didn't like chocolate, that didn't love chocolate. Like
Same.
I'm gonna be honest about that. So I agree that black people do like chocolate. I'm not a huge chocolate fan, but I do know I have family members that love chocolate as well. So I'm not saying that black people don't love chocolate, but I have yet to meet a white person that doesn't love chocolate. And I've met plenty of black folks that don't like chocolate. So that's just that's just my life experience. I don't know. Maybe my life experience could be wrong, but Jessa, you are wrong. You are a liar. You are a liar. I know you love chocolate.
She definitely loves chocolate.
I know for a fact because that's how I got her to fall in love with me. That's how I bought her some chocolate. That's how I got her to fall in love with me. So I know you are wrong. Anyways, we're gonna go to this next one, see what it is.
Oh my god.
Cake.
I was just thinking that one too.
What? No.
She does carrots a lot. They have a lot of carrots at their house when I go there.
No, I disagree. Carrot cake.
Weird.
What is going on? What is going on? Carrot cake.
Carrot cake.
Wow.
Out of all the desserts, you like carrot cake?
Oh, man, that is crazy. That is so crazy. Oh man, carrot, gluten-free and dairy-free. I mean, yeah, I guess you can't. I mean, that wouldn't be my favorite. I mean, here's the deal. I'm not saying that it wouldn't be good, but gluten and dairy do make things better. It's just it doesn't agree with me. But you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that it wouldn't be good to have gluten-free, dairy-free, but you know what I'm saying? Just I don't know. That's just my thoughts. Well, anyways, thank you guys for playing Semaj. Thanks for playing, man. That was pretty good. We don't really know Janelle like we should. We should really do some studying on Janelle.
Yeah, we gotta interrogate her.
We gotta interrogate her. We gotta break her down so that we could figure out how to win these games. Because we did not do that one real well at all. But
this was kind of weird.
Either way, that was really, really fun. We're going to get into the fun portion of it. Also, make sure you guys are paying attention because with our interview slash story or slash it's not necessarily interview, but just with our testimony, that's the word I'm looking for, testimony that we have today from Semaj. I'm going to be asking you guys a question at the end so that way you guys can have your chances far better to win these Target gift cards at the end. Does that make sense? So if you guys want to win one of 2 Target gift cards we are giving out today, make sure you are paying attention throughout the whole show. And we are recording your answers throughout the live stream. So that makes sure we're going to go back and see who answered correctly. So if you answered correctly with the questions, that's going to give you more points towards the raffle. Also, if you can answer a question at the end pertaining to Semaj's story specifically, that will also enter you a better chance at winning in the raffle. So, with all that being said, y'all, I want to welcome my man Semaj.
Hey.
Now, Semaj, your phone is like in portrait mode, which is totally fine. We'll just do it this way. We'll just do that.
Should I do it like that already?
Yeah, that's fine. We'll just do it like this because that makes it easier, even though our faces are bigger. Semaj, are you ready?
Let's do this.
Semaj is like, let's do this. Semaj, how much do you miss Treehouse, man?
No, I miss the environment. I just miss all the hype there. I even miss you guys too, like just everything you guys put in to Treehouse and just the heart you guys have for Treehouse is so wonderful. And I miss like everybody there as well.
Yeah. Yeah, man. We miss you too, man. I miss watching you run around and eat hot peppers.
In
You know what I'm
Chicago.
saying? Yeah, dude.
That was funny.
Y'all don't remember this, man. Samaje, this man ate a hot pepper. I really wish we had the clip, because if we could find the clip, I would definitely put it up there right now for y'all to see. This man ate a hot pepper and like for 5 seconds was dead serious. Just like this is your face. This is your face.
And I was like, this is nothing.
he's like, what are you guys talking about? This is nothing. He just went crazy. Like, this man went crazy. This man ran around the church shirtless because the pepper was so hot.
It was so hot.
That will be one of my favorite memories of Treehouse all time. Hands down. Hands down, one of my favorite memories of Treehouse all time. Okay, so now that we got that story out the way, to make sure that you guys understood the context of what we were dealing with, the guy like Samaje, whom we love so much, I'm going to ask you this question, Samaje. Who are you today?
Who am I? I'm a child of God, and that's about it. I mean, I'm a brother of 3 siblings, and just, yeah, that's what I can say.
So you can say, child of God, brother of 3 siblings. All right. So if you wanted people to know you, that's all that they need to know about you. That you're a child of God and a brother of 3 siblings.
Well, let's see. That question is tricky.
I know.
It is.
It can be a tricky one.
It can.
Yeah. Okay. So let me ask you this next question. Let's move on to the next question and see. Then we'll circle back to that first question. See if that answer changes after we go to the next question. Next question being, Samaje, how did you come to know Jesus?
So it all started when I was 12 years old. So I grew up in a neighborhood called Frogtown in St. Paul. It's where we're one of the most towns where there's been so much violence, shootings, and everything else, drugs. And so there's a kids ministry going on called Rainbow Club. So I used to always attend there as a little bad kid, and I would always ruin the fun by just throwing rocks at people, stealing bikes, stealing food from others. So there was one time where I took my shirt off and ran around and got in trouble. Then there was an area director. His name is John. So I happened to meet this guy after all this happened, and I had a meeting with him, and he had a vision of me just like being a part of his ministry and coming to come bring hope to youth in our ministry in the town of Frogtown. So when I met Jesus when I was 12, I got baptized in the Holy Spirit. It was one of the craziest things that happened to me. I felt totally different after that. I felt a new shift in my life. I felt like God was going to do something really spectacular. Then a couple of years later, I got baptized in the water. I got baptized up north in Fergus Falls. I can't remember the camp I went to, but I went. I think you were there, Jimmy. I don't know. It was with Lauren though. But yeah, it was that day I got baptized in water. It felt like a whole different. I felt like a whole different person.
Yeah,
I felt something new was going to change.
Yeah, baptism is a big part of the Christian journey. I think a lot of times people underrate it. People don't understand it, and it's true. There's a lot we don't understand about baptism, but Jesus calls us to be baptized, and so when that happens, something happens to us spiritually, and it's powerful. And
it's incredible.
So that's crazy. That was dope, man. I do remember that. Now we have a question from Mike, real quick. He wants to know real quick, how do you say your last name?
It's supposed to be deputy with the I, but it's pronounced deputy.
Deputy.
Yeah.
Deputy. All right. I actually never knew that. I actually never knew how to pronounce your last name, because you were not a last name kind of guy. If anybody ever met you, they say, "Do you know Samaje?" And I would never met anybody who say, "Hey, Samaje, you mean Samaje Deputy?" No, they'd be like, "No, there's only one Samaje." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that makes you unique, brother. That's what it is. All right, so let me ask you this question. Semaj, lately, this past year, you've been doing a lot of ministry and you've done a lot of ministry with Treehouse and things like
Uh,
that. You've done a lot to impact people, pray for people, things like that. How
uh,
has that journey of walking through Godtown, walking through Treehouse, all that stuff, how
yeah.
has that shaped your view of who God is?
So I just know I've been reading the Bible, listening to His words, receiving His goodness, and knowing that His kingdom is my resting place. And just as we're like this week, we've just been out at homeless camps. We've been in doing garden work. Even this morning, we're giving out groceries to our neighbors and showing them how much they are loved. And just this is showing the view of God of me to God is I love Him and I love just every blessing He brings to the city and to
Yeah.
everybody He touches, and that He knows that we are all worth His time as His sons and daughters. And yeah, He's really good. He's a good father.
Yeah, man. That's true.
Yeah,
He's a good father. And like and beyond that, I one thing I've always known about you, Samaje, is that you just love helping people. Like that has just always
yeah,
been your you've never wanted to not help people. Anytime someone gives you an opportunity to help somebody, whether that be like you
always,
said, giving out groceries this morning,
yeah,
whether that be praying for people, whether that be, helping feed the homeless, all that stuff like that, you just
uh,
love opportunities to go help people. So what's that been like for you, man? Where do you think that comes from? Why do you think you enjoy helping people so much?
well, it comes from my heart, and I just want to do what is right, and not just like leave other work for people not to do, but like coming in, taking my place. Anybody needs help carrying something, I'll always be there to help them. So they don't have like, even like with old people in our community and a part of our team, like not always. So we have our John's the mission, like we have moving jobs where he'll pick certain people to come because he knows those people can get it done. Like I'm like one of his main people,
Yeah.
and I just love moving furniture. Last week I helped him move some garden stuff to a garden, like over 100 bags of like fertilizer, soil, and that kind of stuff, plants, and those cages used for gardening. But yeah, I just love helping people move. I know like as of right now, coronavirus and this pandemic going around the world, that the gyms are not open, but keeping myself prioritizing, keeping myself at work, even though I'm not at the gym, but still getting the workout in.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that, man.
Uh-huh.
Big ticket, man, getting the work in. That's what Justin says. Justin said, big ticket.
Big ticket.
Quick story, y'all. If y'all don't remember this, you don't remember this. I remember we went on missions together, and Samaje was asleep, right? And we, as staff, we had to wake up early, wake everybody up. So, I wake up early. I go over there to wake up Samaje. Samaje wakes up,
My tummy.
rubs his tummy, and just says, "Big ticket."
Big
I was
ticket.
like,
Big
"That's how you wake up."
ticket.
That's how you wake up, man. That's how Big Ticket wakes up. He wakes up, so rubs his tummy, just big ticket. Yep, that's how it is, man. That's how it is, man. Those were the good times, man. Some of the best times we ever had at Treehouse involved this dude, Samaje, right here. Okay, so with that little side story out the way, Samaje, we're gonna do our last question. And that question is, in light of like coronavirus, COVID-19, all that stuff like that, in light of this crazy situation, there's a lot of hopelessness running around. There's a lot of people hurting. There's a lot of people struggling. There's a lot of people panicking with anxiety, all that stuff. There's a lot going on. What is something that gives you peace during this time? What gives you hope during this time?
What gives me hope is like just staying close to ministry with my team and just knowing that God's got this all under control and that I know He's gonna take care of it, and like just choosing to have faith instead of having fear, because when you live in fear, it's gonna bring so much destruction into you. But if you live in faith, you get to see God's plans unfold for you. And I just been seeing so many insanely things happening in our neighborhood where people will freak out, and because of the coronavirus, people will like throw their food. I seen people throw their food away at the restaurant because they thought it was people like sneezed on it or something. And I encountered a lady a couple of 1 month ago where she would she walked away from me because she was like really fearful of the virus.
Yeah.
So I started talking to her and saying like you should have faith instead of fear. Living that knowing that God is going to do something about this. He's just not going to let it go to waste. Like his power is really uplifting, and that I know he'll do something about it.
Yeah.
Like that kind of stuff. Just having faith and knowing that God's going to do something about it, and not always fear.
Speaking of that, Semaj, like that's actually something that's always really impressed me about you. Because if you look at your life, so if you guys didn't know Semaj, in the life of Semaj, there are a lot of experiences that he's had that he probably shouldn't have had based on where he came from. You recently got a chance to go overseas, right?
I did.
Right? And how much did that trip cost?
My first trip was $4,500. Second trip was $3,500. Then my recent trip to Portugal and Ireland was $2,800.
So look at that. That's like over $10,000 worth of traveling. $10,000 worth of traveling. And if you know Semaj's life, he didn't come from having $10,000.
I did it.
He didn't. But I mean, look at the faith. Look what faith does, man. You have faith. Everything. Changes everything. God provides a way. And you've had experiences that I honestly, you know something crazy? I've never been across the ocean.
Really?
Yeah, I've never been across the ocean. Wow. So you've gone before I have. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you've gone to Europe and all kinds of places, man. That's just so cool.
Yeah.
I'm really like impressed just to see how you are just never afraid. Nothing is ever too big for you or too far out of your reach. It's just so cool to see. And I think that like sometimes a lot of us, we get afraid, right? We see
some people are scared to ride on the airplanes.
Scared to ride on the airplanes. We're scared to because we see the price tag. They probably told you the amount of the trip and you were like, huh?
Yeah. They thought it was impossible.
I thought it was impossible, man. But you've been far beyond what you probably thought you could have. Because what's the reason you got over there, man?
The reason I go on these trips?
No, what's the reason? How did you get over there? What raised that money? What got you over there?
What got me over there? There's a couple times where I'll go to the church I go to is Redeeming Love, and I'll ask the pastor if I can share my testimony. And like not even that, we do little cookouts to raise money. We do like little desserts. Do like a dessert stand. Like we'll do things to get money for these mission trips. Not only that, we just like prayer is like the biggest part for us, especially for mission trips. It's just actually praying, coming together, and praying that God's gonna provide everything, and that we're not gonna have to worry about anything.
That's it.
He's a good provider.
Simple as that. God is a good provider. Yeah. Man, I couldn't have said it better myself, man. He's a good provider, and he's got his call on your life. And I'm excited to see just where God takes you in your life, because you're moving mountains, brother. You're moving mountains. Like, $10,000 is not a mountain for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You go to God and he moves it for you. And it's just so cool, brother. It's just so cool to see. Yes. Well, Semaj, man, thank you so much for coming and sharing with us. So now if you guys want to talk to Semaj like more personally and you want to have a more casual conversation, we're going to be doing a Treehouse Google Meets group after this live stream. So right after here, if you guys look in the description of this video, there's the link to the Google Meets live. You guys can join that, and then we can all be a part of that. So if you want to be a part of that, make sure you are clicking the link, joining the Google Meets Hangout, and we can hang out with Semaj together. Does that make sense?
Let's do it.
Semaj, you about that life?
I'm about it.
All right. Well, that being the case, man, we just want to tell y'all we love you. Thank you, Semaj. Anything you want to say to your Treehouse family?
Yeah, I love you guys and miss you guys. I hope God does something great in your guys' life. And I'll see you guys soon.
Amen. All right.